Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Litecoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Before I get started, I do want to note that I do own Litecoin from a long perspective, so just keep that in mind as I go through the presentation. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you are new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here, as they're called, representing 1 day's worth of price action, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past several days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis just on Friday, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. And the first update I'm going to do is just get rid of that red line up there. Yeah, it pertains to the chart still. It's just not really relevant. And the reason it's not relevant is there's just more of an efficient way to go about judging the overall trend of things, and that has to do with the purple line right there, which is the 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving, so this line is just going to continue to move its way downwards, and because it moves, you can see now, since the video I did on Friday, that purple line has now crossed down below the red line. So again, yeah, this red line still totally pertains, but I just don't want to have annotations all over the place and, risk causing confusion because there's clutter everywhere via, lines everywhere you look. So let's just try to keep this as clean as possible. So from a broad scheme of things, perspective, as far as resistance levels are concerned and as far as who's in charge of the overall, story of things, just use that purple line. Simply put, as long as the price is below that purple line, then the bears are in full control of the chart currently. So resistance-wise, yeah, just use that purple line going forward. Even if you're watching this video, several hours from now, sure, maybe it looks a little bit different. But, the first really question you should ask yourself is, well, where's the price relative to that purple line? And if the price is still down below it, which would be my guess, then, yeah, the bears are still in full control. Now, on the flip side of things, as far as levels of support are concerned, so far so good. I say that because I mapped out this green line here last week, and you can see, surprise, surprise, the power of charts. So the price fell and fell and fell, and this is why I laugh when people say, oh, charts don't work. Well, what a coincidence that, after falling right here, this is right where the price started to go sideways again, right there at 112. So 112 was, forecasted as support, and it is indeed holding as support, so we'll see if that can continue or not going forward. In the event it doesn't, I do want to map out another area of, oh wow, I didn't realize this level was very significant one. Yeah, so the price has not been down this low for a very, very long time. I mean, the last time it was down this low, it did do a great job of holding up strong, but that was back here in April, and then a little bit more. So right here, you can see acted as support, and right now that is exactly where the price is essentially going sideways. So I didn't realize that 112 was actually that significant of a level of support. So yeah, 112, very, very important. In the event 112 cannot hold the next key overall area, and I realize it's hard to see, but this just really goes to show how long ago the price was down here. But 105 would be that next key level of support if 112 cannot hold. So we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, as far as the overall trend is concerned right now, via this purple line here, you can see that the bears are in full control. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.